back catching Nafi Hawkins, aka Buddy, at a pickup game near 62nd and Vine. It happened around 5:10 p.m. on the 3900 block of Olive Street. Police say a 19-year-old man was hit up several times in his body.
Damn.
The beef got even more heated over the demise of Sid, who got hit in the head multiple times while riding his bike. Ybc Dul wasn't letting that slide. They tried to catch Sid multiple times, but ended up hitting his young sister instead.
Girl has been in a drive-by in the 3800
and they caught his
block
sister,
of
bro.
Avenue.
Oh, they was
Even
wild.
after Sid's family moved across town to Port Richmond to duck the beef,
They ain't gonna do
Ybc still
nothing.
found him.
How the hell? Okay, sis got here, boom, bing, bob, boom. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all think because y'all moved across town that I was gonna say y'all gotta move out the city if y'all want to get up out of that situation. You feel me? Like what?
Pulled up to his new spot and let off 8 shots.
Y'all probably moved 30 minutes more away. Like what?
And his pops. Sid passed away.
They caught him and his pops after they hit his sister.
With the video, man. Today we diving into the story of Ybc Dul, one of the most disrespectful rappers to ever come out of the Philly streets. The young bull went from running them bottom blocks to shaking up the whole drill scene before getting knocked off at 25. So just who is Ybc Dul? Did he really dig up his enemy's grave?
Oh God.
Did he get what he deserved?
Oh God.
How did Ybc become one of the most feared crews in the city? We gonna find out. But first, hit that like button. And without further ado, let's skip the play and get down to business. Ybc Dul was born Abdul Vicks. He came up in North Philly before his people moved to West Philly when he was 10.
I grew up down North Philly. I'm from North Philly, but like I had moved down West Philly when I was like 10 years old. That's where I get all my bad from though, like North. Like that's like the trenches. Like
growing up around 42nd Street, Dul was one of them young bulls who stayed active in the streets. When asked about his younger days, Dul kept it real, admitting he used to get in a lot of trouble. He was one of those wild young dudes in the neighborhood, the type that was known for causing ruckus and living that reckless life.
So he been a demon. He been a demon, chat. God damn.
Like one of them, yo, you know, one of them badass jump boys in your neighborhood, like for me. I used to be like that, but.
Ybc, or Young Bag Chasers if you talking proper, hit them Philly streets back in 2017. Baby K, J100, and Keem wasn't thinking about no rap fame when they started this jump. These cats was all about getting to that bread. Dul kept it 100, saying Ybc always been the crew, even before they called themselves that. Same homies, same vibe, nothing really changed except the name.
Right.
Like been like Ybc before we was called Ybc, like all the same homies. Same niggas.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Who the hell was this in this Nike Shiesty mask above me? Is he just there just to look gangster in the mask? No disrespect to you, bro. Like, god damn, you just posted right there. Like, he like a demon. Full-fledged demon. Got switchy on him right now.
The whole bottom area in West Philly, from 42nd Street all the way down to 39th.
Yeah, they said I'm the most hated rapper in the city, right? Like when Quilly said feet on land, like I'm feet on the land. Like my feet is on the earth. Who that? They busting the Yui too.
Drops aren't outside. They're in a virtual reality.
None of my bro. They we go shit out one of them niggas, bro. They ain't know not to do no shit like this.
Every block knew what time it was when Ybc was moving through. Before they even touched the mic, Ybc had them streets talking. What really had everybody shook though was how Ybc approached them drill tracks. Other crews might hint at beef or throw subliminals, but Ybc came straight disrespectful. They was the first ones in Philly really saying names in them songs, calling out ops directly and making everything personal.
You stole that from my man.
Right.
Bro, we started all the trends, bro. Niggas wasn't name dropping in those songs, bro. We the first niggas that start name dropping. Everybody was smoking him and him.
Them Ybc boys stayed true to what got them started too. Even when the music was popping, they kept the same energy from them early.
Okay. Let's get this straight, y'all. So they name dropping in songs, but we all understand when y'all name dropping in songs, y'all is self-snitching on yourselves. So you doing this for the music to get paid. The people that's getting paid to put you in jail is getting more information. So is it worth it? Put your mind to it. Let it sink in.
They
You
stayed
feel me?
pulling up anywhere in the city, and everybody knew when Ybc was around, it was deeper than music. Them boys lived every bar they dropped in them tracks.
That shit crazy though. I respect it.
Ops block right here, bro. On my soul, on J Soul. They from Belmont Ave. They crib right there, bro. That they be getting clapped on that Q Rizzy and all them niggas from right there, bro. The nigga that's in the car over there right now, my man Waters clapped him. He told him he can't bust no trap. Bro, only reason why he parked out here cause Waters not out here right now, bro. Wallahi, bro.
He said Wally. I can't say that. And he really
know
just
it, bro.
drove.
Niggas know what's up, bro. My man shot him.
Dul ain't
That's
jumped straight into
crazy.
rapping when YBC started getting busy with the music though. Around 2021, Dul was the one handling business, managing other YBC members and making sure they got the studio time. But things shifted when his crew pushed him to hop on the track himself. It all started at his crib with the homies rapping, and before he knew it, Dul was recording his first song.
That's dope.
Crazy though. I was really the manager though. They made me do my first song and all that. Like I heard them we was all in my house. They was.
What made Dul different was how he moved. He wasn't pressed about doing features with outside artists. If there wasn't a real connection, it wasn't happening. He kept it strictly YBC, only locking in with his day one,
that's how you
staying
supposed to
loyal
do.
to the people he came up with. Even with the local politics trying to shut him down, Dul's numbers was crazy. By 2024, he was pulling millions of views while being
Damn.
blackballed in his own city.
Dul said,
I didn't even know who he was in 2023. I ain't gonna lie.
Ducking them. They cooked us. They made an Avengers team.
No radio play, no big features, no industry support, just raw bars and real street support. The industry cats wouldn't even let YBC perform at Powerhouse on stage. Dul
Goddamn.
kept his music raw and uncut, never switching up his style for no deal.
Right.
Labels like Sony was hitting him up, but he wasn't trying to change his approach. YBC Dul had beef with almost every hood in Philly.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I respect that though, cause why would you try to be something you're not gonna be just for some digital numbers in your account? Be true to you and you will succeed more. You get more than what you was gonna get. You feel me? But you gotta stay true to yourself. You feel me?
The war
Like
started popping off heavy in 2019.
Upon arrival, police observed the victim, who was later ID'd as Joshua Munson. He was suffering from multiple and was taken to Presbyterian Hospital, where he was listed in critical condition.
well, goddamn.
Unfortunately, the 18-year-old from his injuries on May 31st. Police have released some details on the suspect and the suspect's vehicle.
On May 29, 2019, Joshua David Munson, aka YBC Josh, was along the 4200 block of Wyalusing Avenue in Philadelphia's Parkside section. At 1:40 p.m., police were called to the area for a person with a strap. Upon
Goddamn,
arrival,
1:40
police
p.m.
observed the person who was later identified as Joshua Munson. He was suffering from multiple wounds and taken to Presbyterian Hospital where he was listed in critical condition, said Santo Montecalvo of the Citizens Crime Commission. Unfortunately, the 18-year-old passed away from his injuries on May 31st. At the time of the incident, police say a black male between 24 and 25 years old wearing blue shorts and a white tank top parked a gold Dodge Ram pickup on the corner of 42nd Street and Montour Avenue, just around the corner from YBC Josh. Police say the man exited the truck and jogged to Wyalusing Avenue. They say the man ran back to the truck immediately following the hit and drove westbound on Montour Avenue. The hit changed everything. YBC wanted street justice for their fallen member.
I bet
and
they
that's
did.
when the real war kicked
They
off.
so
On Wednesday,
one of their homies got knocked off the map and they went and got get back and that's how it went down. That's how they started getting active.
29th,
God damn.
2019. Joshua
Hey,
David
that's
Munson
wild.
was along the
And they was-
4200 block of
Woo!
Wyalusing Avenue in Philadelphia's Parkside section. At 1:40 p.m., police were called to the area for a person with a...
After a series of back and forth bodies like BL or YBC who took several hits to the head, Q Raw from CCK who got taken out in retaliation for BL,
Getting get back.
I
And
mean
it's on
Nasir
camera.
Marks who was retaliation for Q Raw and was just minding his business and not even in the gang life. And then
Damn.
Kanye Pittman to name a few. It was just people losing their lives left and right over nothing. By March 2020,
Over get
YBC
back.
allegedly got their get back catching Nafi Hawkins, aka Buddy, at a pickup game near 62nd and Vine. It happened around 5:10 p.m. on the 3900 block of Olive Street. Police say a 19-year-old man was hit up several times in his body. The beef got even more heated over the demise of Sid, who got hit in the head multiple times while riding his bike. YBC
You got
Dul
caught
wasn't
like
letting
in a-
that
what the
slide.
fuck?
They
What the
tried to
fuck?
catch Sid multiple times, but ended up hitting his young sister instead.
Girl has been in a drive-by in the
And they
3800
caught his
block
sister,
of
bro.
Wyalusing Avenue.
Oh, they was
Even after
wild.
Sid's family moved across town to Port Richmond to duck the beef,
They ain't gonna
YBC
do
still
nothing.
found him.
How the
in
hell?
two
How the hell? Okay, sis got here, boom, bing, bob, boom. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all think because y'all moved across town that I was gonna say y'all gotta move out the city if y'all want to get up out of that situation. You feel me? Like
Judas
what?
pulled up to his new spot and
What?
let off 8 shots.
Y'all
catching
probably moved 30 minutes more away. like
Sid
what?
and his pops. Sid passed away.
They
from
caught
the
him
home.
and his pops after they hit his sister.
Let off 8 shots, catching both Sid and
God
his pops.
damn.
Sid passed away from his wounds while his dad survived. YBC Curry caught the case for this one,
Yup,
and now is
demon.
serving
He a
40
demon.
years in prison currently.
40
But see, when it
years?
comes to YBC, they was going so hard that the ops wasn't playing with him. I mean, sure, YBC did have YFA, a clique of younger hitters down to do dirty work for YBC.
And everybody in YBC, like, we somebody like Big Brother or something that's in like YFA. Like, it's two groups, it's YBC and YFA. That's the younger
telling them
version.
too
They
much,
even had
man.
PNB as allies as well, but their enemies decided to form like Voltron or the Avengers,
What is it,
making
the
a
Torches?
supergroup
Nah.
called CCK. This
CCK.
squad had the Campers, the Clappers
The
from
Clappers.
56th Street, and the Clappers with a K from 7th Street, all clicking up.
The first C in CCK standing for the Campers,
Campers,
who are
the
based
Clappers,
on
and
O
the
to the
Clappers.
4.
The
The second C
Torches,
is for
I
the
believe,
Clappers,
is,
based on 56th
that's not
Street, and the
PNB.
K
Nah, hell
standing
no.
for
I don't
Clappers
know.
starting with a K, hail from 7th Street.
Shout out Trap Lord Ross.
They was
Looking
literally
ass.
surrounding YBC's territory, with 39th Street linking up with 44th Street and other blocks joining forces.
Set. This means YBC is surrounded by ops on almost every side.
God damn.
Dul stayed in them Philly streets despite all
Hey, he
the
was
beef
walking around
with
the
Dul's
neighborhood.
hood like it was nothing. When he asked if he was nervous about walking around with all the targets on his back, Dul laughed it off.
He
Fear wasn't in
laughed.
his DNA. Instead, he
He
flipped.
laughed, and his ops all around him laughed.
The script saying it's
Bro,
people
bro.
around him who should be nervous because rolling with him came with its own risk. A bad John, in his words.
What's your
A
thoughts on
bad
it?
I ain't gonna lie,
John.
bro. You should be nervous though, bro, cause walking with me a bad John. But so-called niggas be on my ass still, so that'd be a bad John. We just
Dul was running into ops at shows
That's
and all
crazy,
types of
bruh.
spots. Like that time at the Dope Show's concert where things got heated. But even after them public incidents, Dul kept moving through Philly like he owned it.
That
He
shit
wasn't
crazy.
trying to leave his city neither, saying he was gonna be there for sure at all times. YBC Dul turned the whole bottom into what Dul called Ghost Town. The streets was so hot that you couldn't even hit corner stores without watching your back. Dul had to move strategic, saying he moved like a ghost. He stayed strapped everywhere he went. He stayed ready for whatever could pop off.
That shit
But
crazy.
eventually,
But
he
at the
got
end of
caught
the
lacking.
day, who want to live like that, bro? Like, always got to keep this pipe on me. I can't even go outside my crib because someone going to try to run down on me. Like, why would you want to live like that, bro? Like, you had the money to live, too. Like, you tweaking, bro. You feel what I'm saying? It's the same thing for Skrilla, bro. You be tweaking, bro, out there with all the junkies and 12 and this and that. All the people, man. If I got the money on, I'm gone. There ain't no place like home, but at the end of the day, bro, you was a target. And a lot of people don't understand it. They had clout or fame. You feel me?
YBC Dul's life ended in Philly's only section on August 23rd, 2024.
It's been
around 3:34 p.m.
So we got April, May, June, July, August. In 5 months, it'll be a year ago that he was
When
unalive.
most people was out living their regular lives, shots rang out on the 5600 block of North
Y'all
6th
caught
Street.
lacking.
Chopper video shows
Y'all
that
caught
first seen
lacking,
around
and it was on
3:30
camera.
North 6th Street in Olney, a white Hyundai SUV held there as part of the investigation. Police say a 25-year-old man was after being in the chest and hand.
I want to
but
know
they are still
how
working to
that
find
he
where
knew that he was in that
happened.
car, though.
Sources ID him
How did he
as
know?
Abdul Vix, a rapper known
He had to
as
get backdoored,
YBC
bro. There's
Dul,
no way.
affiliated
He
with
had to
the
get backdoored or followed. Like,
West
there's-
Philadelphia young
and he got hit by with a mile YN too.
Dul was sitting in the back of the whip when them hitters pulled up on him. Another dude who was with him caught a bullet in the hand.
Oh, he
Dul
did?
got it the worst. Multiple shots straight in the chest.
Someone in
Ain't no
a white
surviving that.
Hyundai Santa Fe
Ain't no surviving
pulled
that.
alongside an
That in the
SUV
chest.
and opened
Look at
fire.
that. YNs
According to
pull up.
Philadelphia
Gone.
police, the
That fast.
claimed the life.
That's how fast y'all could lose y'all life, gang. This man's been in these streets for years. Multiple shootouts, I assume. This is all alleged. Multiple shootouts, multiple fights, multiple crazy situations that have happened, bro. And he lost his life in 2 seconds. He's been in the streets for years and lost it in 2 seconds.
One in a white Hyundai Santa Fe
Bro,
pulled
wow, you
alongside
feel
an
me? Like,
SUV
God
and opened
damn.
fire. According to Philadelphia police,
That shit different when you really think about that.
claimed the life of Abdul Vix, also known as Young Dul.
The hit went down mad calculated. A white Hyundai Santa Fe pulled up clean next to Dul's car at a red light. Two shooters hopped out and let them shots
Hopped
go.
right out.
Wasn't no random shooting either. Them boys knew exactly who they was hitting.
Yes, sir.
After the drill, they vanished but left evidence behind. Later that same day, cops found that Hyundai burning in an empty lot, trying to destroy any evidence that could lead back to them. What made this even crazier was Dul had just dropped a wild interview with Brandon Buckingham where he was talking spicy about the
Yeah, that
streets.
shit- that shit
Then
hit
boom,
different.
not even days later he got hit.
You see how he manifested that negative energy and got left dead wrong? That's why y'all don't do that, y'all.
The case
Positivity
broke,
only,
police
y'all.
identified the shooter as a young boy named Aiden Waters.
Yup.
This youngin' was already
YN,
moving
crash
like a
out,
hitter.
a goofy.
Boy is charged with the Philadelphia rapper.
Fraud as hell.
Happened last month in Albany. The 25-year-old rapper Abdul Vix, also known as Ybc Dul, was.
He was running with a crew called Fast Break, and Dul wasn't even his first body. Just days before
That wasn't
smoking
his
Dul,
first
the
one?
same kid had lit up another whip
Oh,
full of
yeah,
teens in
yeah, yeah.
Olney, taking out a youngin' and leaving another one fighting for his life. He'd also done a double shooting in Crescentville, catching a 14-year-old and a 43-year-old.
Damn.
Now we are standing in front of a basketball court for a reason. And the reason is that we are here to announce the arrest and charging of a male for his role in multiple homicides and non-fatal.
He's stupid as hell.
In the city of
You
Philadelphia
stupid
as
as
a
hell.
number of
You probably committed all those in a short amount of time, and dog, you gonna live the rest of your life in prison, bro. And guess what? Your gang gonna forget about you. You ain't nobody gonna put money on your books forever. You feel what I'm saying? Who gonna make sure you cool mentally? You feel what I'm saying? Like, people gotta think about this, bro. Y'all be in the streets, y'all let that take over your mind, bro, and that's not even real life, bro. Far from it, gang. Like, y'all tweaked out.
Group that is
Real
known as
talk.
Fast Break.
The whole thing had a
Fast
setup
break.
written all over it. Them shooters knew Dul's moves, and they knew where he was going to be. His own pop said Dul had been peeping some strange cars following him for a week before the hit.
Goofy.
The only way they could have got close was if somebody from the inside was feeding them
Yup,
info.
backdoor, that's
When
what
they
I'm
caught
saying.
Waters, the DA hit him with multiple body charges, plus attempted body and all kinds of weapons charges.
The alleged
Damn.
is Aiden Waters.
Your
the
life
DA
is
says
over
he's
with.
the 25-year-old rapper Abdul Vix in a on the 5500 block of North Fair Hill Street.
And
in
look at that street though, like
Vix in a on the 50.
Like, man, I couldn't even drive down the street like this, bro. I would be so paranoid, bro. If I was a gangster, I was in the streets, I got ops, and my ops all around me in the city, and I know nobody don't like me, bro. You know how nervous I'll be driving around the streets like this and shit. Anybody can hop out from any car, bro. Like, whoo, y'all tweaking.
5500
I ain't gonna lie.
block of North Fair Hill
Y'all different
Street
in Philly.
in late August. Investigators report they've linked Waters to a wave of in Philadelphia last month, along with counts. He
That
faces
shit crazy.
attempted, aggravated assault, and charges.
At a young age, he was looking at spending most of his life behind them walls, all because he was trying to make a name for himself in them Philly streets.
And guess what? What is that gonna do for you, bro? What is that gonna do for you? Ybc Dul made his name from rapping. He could have did as much work in the streets that he possibly could have. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? But nobody would have knew who he was if it wasn't for rapping. Rapping or catching them bodies didn't get him famous. Rapping made him famous. And then it was the way he was rapping about the things he was actually doing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you ain't actually got to sit there and do that to rap about stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, rapping is entertainment. And look, they used his life as entertainment. Look what I got, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Dul's demise.
I'm doing interviews, giving up the drop, telling his homies, telling what gangs he's affiliated with, like stuff like that. Like, you can't be
Did
doing that,
YBC
bro.
different.
You in the
He was one of the
streets.
last standing members, getting knocked off right when he was about to blow.
Damn.
His passing was like a reminder that in the Philly drill scene, street life and rap life was too mixed up. You
God.
couldn't separate the music from the beef, and cats was losing their life over bars and social media posts.
Shit,
the whole
lame.
situation shows how the cycle isn't stopping anytime soon.
Hell no.
Young bulls was still dropping left and right in them Philly streets, whether they was rappers or not. So what do you guys think?
And
Let
it's
us-
just sad though, cause like he had the money to leave, and like he got to actually touch some money that a lot of people in this world would never ever be able to get to touch. You feel what I'm saying? He threw that shit away behind his gang. I don't know, man. There ain't no dissing on YBC, but you gotta be smarter, bro. I don't know. This shit just lame as hell to me. Like, tweak. You feel me, man? Let me know what y'all feel about this video though, man. Y'all wish YBC was still alive, or y'all happy he gone? I hope y'all say no. You feel what I'm saying? But I know a lot of people don't like bro. You feel what I'm saying, man? Let me know what y'all feel about this video, man. Like the video, share, subscribe to the channel, smash that bell. Y'all stay safe. It's on with y'all, man.